And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend set. It's the Chicago Cubs going up against the Cincinnati Reds. We're all eager to see if his heroics last time out carry over. He was absolutely dialed in at the plate, Singy.
Dialed in is right, partner. Everything seemed to be going his way. Looking forward to seeing if that same timing and energy carries over in this one.
We'll be back to get this one started after this. So almost ready to get underway. And on the mound today, Nick Lodolo.
Well, you can see his whip is a little above the league average. Not bad, but I think in this one, he's going to need to control that a little bit better. Try to limit hitters from getting on base. Stay in that windup instead of the stretch. And when he does allow base runners, be able to throw a pitch. He's going to get a swing and miss, get out of the inning so that a base hit doesn't do more damage and put his team behind the 8 ball.
Nico Horner, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike one.
First pitch, 140.
Just missed.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And he drops it down the third baseline. And that's just foul. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Tapped softly on the ground. Over to Joe. One up, one down. Time now for the Chicago Cubs lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These players have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
One down, base is empty. Yeah, that's fouled off. The pitch. That one to first. Joe takes it himself. 2 up, 2 down.
Batting third, right fielder Kyle Tucker.
2 outs, base is empty. So here's Kyle Tucker now. Close, but called a ball. Ball 1. 2 outs, base is empty. Check swing, and he went. 1 ball, 1 strike.
1-1.
Ripped to short. Handles, throws to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. End of a half inning of play. No score. Back here at Great American Ballpark. And our pitcher in this game, Jamison Taillon. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
TJ Friedl leading things off and takes a strike. Friedl went deep in his most recent game.
Ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
That pitch gets the corner. 1-2.
1-2.
And there's a ball.
2-2.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
He just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Santiago Espinal. That one fouled off. One out, base is empty. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
0-2.
And
ball.
Downstairs. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. And the sweeper misses for a ball. That one misses. And now 3-2. Stays alive. And Kenny Jansen punches him out. That's a strikeout.
Well, even though he strikes out, he saw a lot of pitches and he battled. Thus, to give the guys behind him an opportunity to see more from the pitcher. Not the result he wanted, but that's still a good at bat.
Ellie De La Cruz stands in now and watches strike 1. Splits the plate. 0-2.
First 2 hitters get punched out on strikes. Take some notes from the dugout. When you get your chance, go up there and hit the ball hard somewhere.
Up the middle. Fires to first on the run. What a play. Inning over. Reds go down quietly. Scoreless after 1. And we're back.
Leading
and now, Seiya Suzuki. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average. But one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
To the right side, McLean. gets it to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Good fade and sinking action in that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Kelly.
Here's the catcher, Carson Kelly. Swing and a miss, strike one.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Ripped on the ground a second. Over to Joe. And a couple of quick outs.
Batting sixth, first baseman Justin Turner.
2 down, bases empty. Now it's Justin Turner. Turner, multi-time All-Star, a member of the 1,000 hit club. He's been on a terrific run at the plate, hitting over 350 in his last 10. And that one missing low. Turner went deep twice in his last game. Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball.
The pitcher must begin his motion before the pitch timer runs out. We're looking for a little more urgency out there.
Just missed. And he walked him on 4 pitches. And that's how they get their first base runner of the game.
Trying to work his way back into the count right there, but so much for that. Pretty good pitch, but just doesn't get the call on 3-0.
Ian Happ up to hit.
1-0.
In the dirt, but kept close.
Well, Boog, not exactly making him earn it right now with the walk and now a wild pitch. He's going to need to find a way to refocus out there, get back in the strike zone before this unravels on him.
Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
1-1.
The 1-1. And there's a foul ball. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And that's the 3rd out. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left. Down to the bottom of the second. We're tied, 0-0.
I tell you what, I think we all just jumped across that line. Oh, honey, I'll bring you with me if I know you have the time.
Back here in Cincinnati, bottom half of inning number 2. Now the Reds cleanup hitter, Austin Hayes. Tayo back to work. That one finds the zone. Strike one. Right through there for a strike.
Good pitch down around the knees. You want to be there all game. In a park like this, a pop-up sometimes will carry out.
Kenny Jansen doing home plate duties in this one.
Not a huge strike zone from Jansen, so he can't really be called a pitcher's umpire, but he does like the bottom part of the strike zone. We may see some pitchers steal a few strikes down there, especially the ones right below the knees. That's if their catcher can present it properly.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that's ball 3.
Well, as a pitcher, when you make a big pitch down around the knees and don't get the call, it'll eat at you out there. So some handle it a little bit better than others. And right here, clearly letting the ump hear it a little bit.
Downstairs, and that's ball 4. And that's their first base runner of the game.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Now it's the DH, Gavin Lux.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate. Just 1 hit in his last 5 games.
And that's outside. And the sweeper is in for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Tucker on the move. And it's caught for the out.
Batting 6, catcher Jose Trevino.
Here's Jose Trevino. This one popped up. Tayo. He's there. He's got it. And there's 2 down. Will Benson, the next to hit for the Reds. 2 homers in the game yesterday, so he's feeling good coming in. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Check swing, called strike. Hayes off of first with 2 away. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. And that will end the inning. So it's no runs, no base hits, no errors, and 1 left on. We played 2 full. No score. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Pete Crow Armstrong.
Foul ball there. Out to short, De La Cruz. Slings to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Well, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder. Wow, really impressive.
Nicky Lopez up to the plate. 3 for 6 in the series so far. That's in for a strike. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. So that will bring up the top of the order with 1 away.
Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Here's Nico Hoerner. He's 0 for 1. And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-1. Fought off foul. And that's downstairs. Now 1-2. Man at first, one away. Missed with a changeup. And the count's even at 2.
2 strikes.
Inside, just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a line drive ripped out into right center. That's a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Gets against a firm front side. And the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
2 on, 1 out. John Birdie at the plate. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Double play ball to second. There's one. Over to first. Safe.
Now batting right
I
fielder,
promise you, there are guys that get a little bit faster when they can smell an RBI. That was a possible inning-ending double play. Great hustle, and he gets rewarded with the RBI because of it.
Here's Kyle Tucker. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Hit hard, base hit. Here's the throw to the plate. It's off the mark, and he scores. And they take a 2-run lead.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Off the bat, that one registered at 105 miles per hour, man. That is smoking, and these days you hear it all the time, but the numbers just don't lie. If you can drive a ball like that, more often than not, you're picking up a knock.
First and second, 2 outs. Now the Cubs catcher, Carson Kelly. And that's ripped into left. Base hit. Headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Bang, bang play at the plate right there. Outfielder needed no help. An absolutely perfect throw to get him. Right on the money. Excellent tag by the catcher. And the inning ends on an awesome play.
And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the first baseman, Connor Joe. And a big swing and a miss.
0-1.
Line drive, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning. Throw back in holds him at first, so just a single.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Matt McClain will hit next. 4 for 7 in the series, so he's been good. And that's down and away.
1 ball, no strikes.
Runner at first with no outs here. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play.
So back to the top of the Reds lineup. And now the center fielder, T.J. Friedel. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
Joe, the lead runner at second. McLean on at first with nobody out. That pitch in for a strike, and the count is 1-1. In the dirt. Well done behind the dish. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
1-2 now.
2-2.
First and second, no outs here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Santiago Espinal, the next to hit for the Reds. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. To short, could be 2. Save!
Too late. He's in there.
So bases loaded with 1 away. In now for the Reds, Ellie De La Cruz. Golden opportunity right here. There's a strike.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
The 0-1. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Going back. Pulls it in on the warning track. Runners tagging from second and third. He'll score on the sac fly, and now they trail by 1.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did. Good pass to the baseball.
And now it's Austin Hayes. Walked his first time. On the ground to the left, Lopez. Slings it across, and that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. On to inning number 4. It's the Cubs 2 and the Reds 1. Back here at Great American Ballpark, here's Turner now.
Justin Turner.
And that one is in for a strike. Turner, a guy with great bat-to-ball skill. And that's outside. Cut on and lifted in the air. Benson hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
Now batting, left fielder Ian Happ.
So up next, Ian Happ. He was a strikeout victim his first time. clips the corner.
0-1.
Next offering is fouled back. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Out towards right center field. Benson on the move to the alley. Hauls it in, 2 away.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his
Now
highest gear and go a long way to track that
Armstrong.
one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Crow Armstrong stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. Hayes snags it, and that is that. And we're back. Bottom of the 4th, and now the designated hitter for the Reds, Gavin Lux. Ground ball right side. He takes it on his own.
He's out.
And 1 gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man.
Now batting, the catcher, Jose Trevino.
So digging in, Jose Trevino. 0 for 1 so far. Pretty good job on the mound in this one, Singy. It feels like we've seen a lot of off-balance swings.
Yep, just one free pass, and obviously he's not a big strikeout guy, but he gets soft contact and he gets outs.
Right through there for a strike.
0-2.
The 0-2. Look out.
That got him. Take
That
first.
fastball drilled him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. So a substitution needed at first because of the injury. Coming on to pinch run for the Reds, Austin Wins. So up next Will Benson. Well, in their win last game, this guy came up with 2 home runs, obviously trying to keep the roll going here in this one. And that one fouled off.
Well, made it so comfortable for his club to secure that win. Very fresh team today, and it doesn't have to be all on him, but the way he's been swinging it, I expect him to have another big one.
That one close, rule the ball.
1-1.
1-1. That's inside. Tying run is at first. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. There's the strike. On the outside corner, got him looking. Next for Cincinnati, Connor Joe singled and scored his first time. Up the middle, on to Horner, and that is the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. We played 4. It's the Cubs 2 and the Reds 1. Welcome back.
Leading
Quite
off
a
for the
pitcher's
Cubs,
duel so
shortstop,
far. Here's how the
Mickey
starters have
Lopez.
performed up to this point. Lodolo back to work. Breaking ball misses down and away. Lopez goes 5 feet 11 inches, 29 years old, and he was a 5th round. This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Going, gone! He circles the bases. His first homer of the year. It's 3-1. Singy, he's been waiting for this moment to finally come.
Well, we knew it would come eventually, and I wouldn't be shocked to see him go on a nice little run at the plate, hitting some balls out of the ballpark. He's got that monkey off his back. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
So the batting order turns over. Nico Horner, the next to hit. That one the other way. Over to Joe. Out. And they get Nico Horner one away.
It's a good recovery, though,
Now
after giving up the home run.
John
Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
John Birdie, the next Cub to hit. It's interesting he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
And he grounds one to the right side. 2 out. Out.
Now batting, right fielder Kyle Tucker.
2 out, space is empty. And now the right fielder, Kyle Tucker. 1 for 2. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across, and we're at the top of the 5th. Set down on strikes. That was pretty nasty. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. It's now a 3-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in Cincinnati, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the second baseman, Matt McLain. That one's in there. Strike 1.
Well, these Reds need to bring up the quality of their at-bats, and specifically their swings. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
Throws to first in time, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th.
Now batting, the center fielder, T.J. Friedel.
Back to the top of the lineup and ready to hit now for Cincinnati, T.J. Friedel.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have guys in scoring position because they put themselves there.
In the dirt, 1-0.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
And that's through there for a strike. And it's 1-1.
It's just been an impressive outing so far. Continues to pound the zone pitch after pitch, and he's been able to stay down. That's what's been key.
Got him swinging on the curveball. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Boog, get back on track. His team needs him.
Santiago Espinal, the next to hit for the Reds. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Makes a nice running catch. So they go quietly there. 5 innings complete. It's the Cubs 3 and the Reds 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Start of the 6th, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Seiya Suzuki. Fastball for a strike. 0-1.
0-1.
Sinker catches the zone at the knees.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
And they'll do it again. And that's with the swing. It's a strikeout.
Now batting.
And here's the catcher, Carson Kelly. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
No balls. 1 strike.
And that one fouled off. Now he breaks his bat. Takes it himself.
That's an out.
2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th. Two down, bases empty. And here's the first baseman, Justin Turner. And that drops in for a strike.
0-1.
2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Ball 1 there. The 1-1 is fouled off.
That's a ball. 2 balls. 2 strikes.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. 3 up, 3 down for him there. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 coming up. It's the Cubs 3 and the Reds 1. Back here at Great American Ballpark, where we go bottom 6, and down the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. The shortstop takes the ball. Fouled off left side.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Next
Ball.
offering is downstairs.
2-2.
And that one hammered. Gone. He dunks it off the foul pole. A gigantic blast. That's his third home run of the series. It's 3-2.
He's swinging a red-hot bat. This isn't the first home run we've seen him hit these last few games, and it probably won't be the last. Well, he really crushed that thing down the line, and everyone had to hold their breath until it clanked off the pole. And every time that happens, it just kind of feels like a trick shot or something. But really, it's just a stroke of luck that it stays fair long enough.
Here comes Craig Counsell, and we're going to see a pitching change. That's all for Jamison Taillon, and he leaves in a one-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute. New arm out of the bullpen, Ryan Presley.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
Stepping in, Austin Hayes. That one's in there. It's 0-1. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the bottom of the sixth. And it's even up. Movement in the Cubs bullpen. Ryan Brazier up and throwing for manager Craig Counsell. Number 43 also throwing. Timeout asked for and given at the plate now. One now.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. Now a screamer into the outfield. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
Designated hitter, Gavin Lux.
Next is the designated hitter, Gavin Lux. Both 2 in this one. Outside corner, there's a strike. Comes up empty.
Well, they just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
High fly ball out to center field. Crow Armstrong should have it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there are 2 down.
Now batting, catcher, Austin Wynn.
And now Austin Wynns. Came into the game as a pinch runner. This is his first trip to the plate in this one. And that one is downstairs. Ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Swing and a base hit. And that extends the inning.
Everything came together for him. Love how he just kept it simple there. Didn't come out of his mechanics. Nice tight swing, hard hit ball.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Ryan Presley departs, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back.
Now pitching for Chicago.
Caleb Thielbar gets the call from the pen.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Now it's the right fielder, Will Benson. Time asked for at the plate, and he gets it. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
So in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So if he can't do that, keep the line moving through a walk or just a base hit. But you've got to stay within yourself.
Ball, no.
That's to third. They take the force out. That ends the frame. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. It's now a 3-2 ball game. This is Reds baseball on the show, Ohio.
Now pitching for the
Welcome
Reds.
back. We're in the seventh. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Brent Suter.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
So up now for
Leading
Chicago,
off for the
Ian
Cubs,
Happ.
left fielder Ian
Well,
Happ.
both sides equally as strong. So not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
Just
Outside.
missed. Next
Go.
offering is down low. Fastball for a strike.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Just missed. In there at the knees, and now it's 3-2.
Full count.
To third. Over to Joe.
He's out.
That's the first out, the top of the 7th.
Now batting center fielder Pete Crow Armstrong.
Here's the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Now a drag bunt, third
That's
base side,
foul.
and that's foul. Hit on the ground to the right side. He'll do it himself,
Out.
and 2 away to start the 7th. Nicky Lopez now at the plate. He's already homered in this game. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Check swing, called strike. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Cubs are down quietly, and it remains a 3-2 ball game.
Now pitching for
We're
the
back
Chicago
in a new
Cubs.
pitcher here to start the bottom of the
Number
7th.
54.
Ryan Brazier.
Well,
Ryan
the best relievers
Brazier.
love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Well, one-run game.
For the Reds,
Connor Joe
first
digs in now.
baseman, Connor Joe.
And a
Ball
fastball
one.
misses outside for a ball. And it's 1-0. Looking to get the tying run on base.
2-1.
Fastball, and he gets out of the way.
High. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Full count.
Matt McClain in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch, keep the at-bat alive.
Fly ball center field. Crow Armstrong should have it. Puts it away for the out.
Now batting, second baseman, Matt McClain.
In now for the Reds, Matt McClain. And that misses. And that is ball 1. And another ball. That's off the mark, and that's ball 3. TJ Friedl in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. And there's the automatic.
Clearly taking all the way there in that 3-0 count. It was a cookie right down the middle.
And the tying run is on base.
Now batting,
And the batter down.
center
TJ
fielder,
Friedl.
TJ
0 for 3 in this
Friedl.
one. That's outside, and that's ball 1.
1 ball, no strikes.
Right through there for a strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
The next pitch misses. 2-2. McClain, the runner at first, with 1 gone in the inning. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Here comes the manager out of the Cubs dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Ryan Brazier gives way. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for
Number
the Chicago
43
Cubs.
taking over on the mound.
Number 43.
And he's had his struggles so far this year, as you can see the inflated ERA. Looking to bring that down a little bit right here.
Now the third baseman, Santiago Espinal. 0 for 3, a fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. That one outside, 1-0.
Right now they're looking for something, hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
In the dirt, and an excellent job keeping it right there. Oh, and he hit him. Big at bat coming up with Ellie De La Cruz stepping in. He's already homered here in this one. Hit on the ground to short. Lopez. They get the first inning over. That's a crucial missed opportunity. So the Cubs bullpen does its job nicely there. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Cubs 3 and the Reds 2. Back here in Cincinnati, here's the second baseman, Nico Horner. Suter back to work. Line drive. Reaching for it and brings it in.
Up next for the Cubs, third baseman,
Here's the third baseman, John Birdie. On the ground, and it goes just foul. Suter, in his 9th season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a sinker, a changeup, and he works in a slider. Next pitch is downstairs.
1-1.
And a foul ball. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. On the ground to third. Over to Joe. Out. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
Now batting, right fielder Kyle Tucker.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the right fielder, Kyle Tucker. 1 for 3. Swing and a ground ball. Oh, great stop. Throw to first. Nicely done for the out. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs, but they're up 3-2.
Now pitching for
New
the
pitcher
Chicago
in the game
Cubs.
for the Cubs, Julian
Number
Merriweather.
66.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Leading off for the
Austin
Reds,
Hayes
left
getting
fielder,
ready to hit.
Austin Hayes.
Pitch misses. Ball 1. Just missed.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
There's the strike.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
Just missed. Gavin Lux in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And a 3-1 on the way. And fires in a fastball at 95.
Full count.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Under it is Justin Turner to make the catch.
Now batting, designated hitter, Gavin Lux.
So now the DH spot, Gavin Lux. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out.
What you know? For me to go with that Ali glow. Stack roll, real dope, baby.
And that one fouled off. Holding on to a 1-run lead here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swings and misses. And it's 0-2.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Swung on, belted. And an automatic double as it hops the fence.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next hitter to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
Here's the Reds catcher, Austin Wynns. First pitch, not close. Runner at second here, 1 gone. In the dirt. Runner stays where he is, but the count moves to 2-0. So the tying run at second. Swing and a miss. And a count 2-1.
As a hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch. He clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball. In a 2-0 count, you have to be ready to do damage.
Fouled off down the right side. Lux, the runner at second with 1 away. In the air, left side. Half ranging back. Drops into the glove. Runner tags at second. And he's up to third safely with 2 gone.
Now batting, right fielder, Will Benson.
Will Benson, the next to hit for the Reds. And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure.
And fouled off. And the 0-1. And that's a strike.
Very solid inning on the mound so far here in the 8th. Holding on to this narrow lead. This is exactly what they were looking for.
The tying run is 90 feet away. And 1-2.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Now pitching for
We're
the
back.
Reds.
It's the top of the 9th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound. Ian Jabot.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Well, 1-run game, and now the DH, Seiya Suzuki. Close one, doesn't get the call, and it's 1-0. That one ripped. And no one can get there. And that's going to roll to the wall. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
He was all over that one. That's a
Next,
good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he
Kelly.
connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And up next for Chicago, Carson Kelly. And there's a ball. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. This to third. Over to Joe. Now one gone in the 9th.
Now batting, first baseman, Justin Turner.
So now Turner in on that right side.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
Fouled off. He was late. 1-run game, 1 out, 1 on. And now 2-1. Fly ball down the line, and that's a foul ball. Swing and a ground ball up the middle in plenty of time to first, and Turner is retired.
Now batting, left fielder Ian Happ.
And now Ian Happ.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup.
Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. Right down to shoot, and it's 0-1.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
Gets under it and pops it up. De La Cruz. And that'll do it. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. 8-9-1 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. It's the Cubs 3 and the Reds 2.
Now pitching for
We're
the
back,
Chicago
and
Cubs.
on the mound is the closer,
Number
Porter Hodge.
37.
Save opportunity
Porter
for him right
Hodge.
here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down
Off
and
for
get
the
out of here
Reds.
with the W.
First baseman.
And ready to hit now for
Connor Joe.
Cincinnati, Connor Joe. First pitch swinging.
0-1.
One-run game, bottom 9. Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
That's a ball.
Just misses there.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Swing and a ball popped in the air, and it drops in, and the tying run is on with a leadoff single.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Good extension on that swing. Took the pitch on the outside part of the plate and drove it up the middle. He let it travel just enough.
So digging in, Matt McClain. And that is downstairs. Ball 1. With the winning run at the plate. And the home team trying to pull it out. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Tying run at first. The winning run at the plate. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And the runner holds.
He's locked in at the plate, but he's using the whole field. He's out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
TJ Friedl will hit next. 0 for 4 with 4 strikeouts. Inside, almost got him. This one in the air, right field. Tucker squeezes it, and there's 2 down.
Up next for the Reds, third baseman, Santiago Espinal.
So it's their last chance in this one. Santiago Espinal now at the plate.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Jamer Candelario. He comes to the plate in a huge spot in this one. First pitch, and he just misses. Trying to keep the game alive here in the bottom of the 9th.
Ball 2.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
And another ball. Ellie De La Cruz would be next if they can extend the inning.
And he's homered already, so I'm sure he'd love a chance to do some more damage here.
3-0 down. He walked in, and that will keep things going.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
Bottom of the 9th, 1-run game, 2 on. Ellie De La Cruz, the next to hit for the Reds. Trying to deliver as the hero. This one's blasted. High and deep. It's on its way. Out of here. Ball game. Another homer. And they walk it off.
Hitting a walk-off homer is the kind of thing you dream about growing up. You're in the backyard, you're creating the most pressure-packed scenario, and what do? You come through with the big swing. Well, he was living a childhood moment right there. Nice swing of the bat, nice win for the team.
A 5-3 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.